What's going on, guys? Welcome to Soniq Sounds, and today we're going to talk about how to make insane pop vocals. I mean vocals that sound like Ariana Grande, vocals that just cut through your speakers, cut through your mixes, and they sound phenomenal. So let's get to it. I'm using a vocalist that I've been working with. Her name is Shubha. She's a phenomenal vocalist. I asked her to do a few line loop so I can use it in this tutorial. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so let's get to it. I have a female pop vocal that we're going to be working with, and here I actually have some plugins that I'm using from Slate Digital and also FabFilter. Also, I've done a very similar treatment with Logic's stock plugins. I'll be pulling these plugins up so you can see it. If you need to copy the settings, you are more than welcome to do that. So let's just listen to the vocals dry without any kind of effect, and let's see how they sound.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing. I know I gotta keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing. I know I gotta.
I believe this was recorded on a Shure SM7B. So what exactly am I doing to these vocals? Well, let's go with the stock plugins first. First thing I'm doing is I'm doing a bit of compression and an EQ. Then I'm limiting the voice a little bit. I'm giving it a bit of a boost because it wasn't at the level I wanted it. Again, I'm doing a bit more of subtractive EQ. So I'm removing some of the frequencies that I don't like. Obviously de-essing the vocal after that, and then I'm doing a bit of noise gate because there was some noise that was in the vocal after. So let's play the vocal, and I'm going to start enabling effect by effect each so you can see what it's doing to the vocal, and then we'll go through the effect chain, which are basically the same on both sides.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing. I know I gotta keep on breathing.
So notice how you're getting a bit of that high-end shimmer to the voice. Let's limit the vocal so it's flattened out with the voice.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing.
So you can see some of the weird frequencies that we're cutting through are removed in this one, and then obviously a de-esser.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing.
All right, let's do a noise gate. So a lot of that intro noise that's coming in is removed.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing.
Again, that's with and without.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing. I know I gotta keep on breathing.
Phenomenal. So we are doing a lot of the same things with the Pro plugins that I have. Again, I'm using the virtual tape machine. I love the CLA two-way compressor. And one of my favorite EQ is this Eosis Air, and I can just show you the magic that this plugin does. It's phenomenal. And again, I'm using the same de-esser and the noise gate that I use. So let me just put those on. So those are already engaged, and they're not really impacting the dynamics or the tone or texture of the sound, except the S's. So let's start with the Pro plugins. I've been using the virtual tape machine, which gives it the tape feel. So let's see.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing.
I don't know if you can hear it. It just smoothens out the top end of the vocal. Again, normally I would EQ first, but in this case, it was recorded pretty well, and I just wanted to add my effects and then remove the EQ frequencies with the EQ. Again, I'm using the LA2A.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing.
I mean, this plugin just gels everything together. And my next plugin is the Eosis Air plugin. I absolutely love this plugin. It has the frequencies. If you use the vocal correction preset, it basically has unnasal, unbox. You kind of move around the frequencies, but even the default settings, you can just tinker around and really clean up your vocal. And my favorite part of this is this Air plugin. So let's play the vocals without the air engaged, and then I'm going to engage the air after.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing.
Absolutely love this plugin. All right, so the next plugin is, again, another EQ, Logic stock EQ actually, and just doing a bit of low cut that I still was able to kind of hear through all the other processing.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time.
All right, and then again, another set of FEV filter plugin, EQ, just doing a bit of subtraction here of the frequencies I don't like. Again, I'm doing something very similar with the Logic stock EQ on the other side.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing.
Right there, and that is everything besides the delay, the reverb, and everything else. So let's listen to this, and let's do this. So let's listen to the Pro plugins versus the Logic stock back to back without any kind of reverb, delay, or anything else.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time.
So that was the Pro plugin. This is the basic.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Don't know what else to
So really the only thing here that's making a really huge difference is this air knob on the Eosis plugin. Absolutely love this. So let's go back to the way things were, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do a verb suite, which is doing a short reverb as well as a long reverb, a delay. So this is the short reverb, this is the long reverb, and then I have a doubler, which is making it panned out on the right and left and making that pop sound that seems to come out of super stereo, but it's still centered. And I think one of the key thing is you ought to carve out your center channel on all your instruments for the vocal to really just stick out, and that's really what's going to do the trick. So let's listen to this.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing. Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing. Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every
That's the sides that come through.
Just keep.
So again, let's walk through all the effects. So for a verb suite, for my first reverb that I'm using is it's a Hall 1.54 seconds. Love it. It doesn't intrude too much. It's coming in. I'm doing a bit of cleanup on the high and the low end on there. Again, I'm doing a 1/4 delay that's synced to the tempo of the track. Works great. Again, I'm doing another cleanup, as well as this is the short reverb, 728 millisecond plate reverb from Verb Suite, Slate Digital. And at the end, I'm adding, literally, it's just basic doubler, and that's what it does to the track. It really just makes it shine and makes it cut through the mix.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing. I know I gotta keep on breathing.
That sounds great. So let's listen to the same things, but I am using stock plugins with Logic X now. So again, first I'm using Chrome Verb. I'm using a concert 1.5 second decay sound. So this is the long reverb. And then I'm also using another short reverb with 81 seconds of delay. And then I'm using an echo. So I'm using a quarter note echo that's coming through here. And then I'm using an ensemble to give it that stereo effect.
Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing. I know I gotta keep on breathing.
So that's it, guys. That's how you make a pop vocal shine, be it a male or a female vocal in Logic Pro X. I've been using a lot of these pro plugins, but you don't necessarily need those to get the results. You can really use stock plugins with Logic Pro to get the similar results. So if you want this preset chain, just there should be a link in the description below. Just click that and you shall be able to get it. And if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment box below, and I'll see you at the next one.